down to. Oh my god, the Widowmines kill so many of the banelings! Most of the zealots are gone. XenoCider shoot through the bulk of the army, and unlike every other battle he's had, the Vikings are actually killing the Colossus. He's gonna drop the tank on top of the tank! Tank for tank! Tank for tank!
Has he really done it? BCQ's not building anything.
Alright guys, welcome back to the finals. If you hadn't already guessed it, the secret ingredient this week is in fact rocks, rocks, and more rocks. This map is fully walled off by rocks. You just got a taste for this in the warm-up match of XenoCider versus Puck. That being said, this is the grand finals of the tournament. The first week of Aiur Chef concludes with this best of 7, and spawning here in the bottom left corner of the map, it's going to be our hometown defender representative, Aiur Chef XenoCider.
And never right as the red Protoss. It's Hunter.
Alright, so I was going to ask, I wonder if Hunter watched the warm-up series to get a feel for what's going on. This is Puck Imba. Bit of a crush going on there. So I guess the format for this is different than most. One of the big things that I think changes from this compared to any other tournament we've run or you've probably seen is that you get to the finals, you get to pick your opponent.
Wait, he's 2-raxing Marines? I
guess he's really scared of Oracle, maybe, because he can't go CC first? I don't know. Oh, more Marines means the rocks go down faster, takes the expansion sooner. So he's not going to go for cheese this game, he's going to go for macro instead.
Okay, okay. I thought maybe there's some, you know, it's going to take a while to break down the middle rocks, but it's still going to be a surprise when 15 Marines show up at your door.
Oh, absolutely. But okay, so here's what this game breaks apart and becomes different. First off, this map, if you guys don't know, if you didn't see the warm-up series, this is the only map with rocks. It's the only map with the secret ingredient that they have to play. After this, it's loser's pick, and it's all the normal dudes. It's all the normal maps. It's everything else is just the same as you expect it. But as I said, the uniqueness to this tournament is you get to pick your opponent. You get this little bit of a secret ingredient aspect to it, and what is Hunter doing? Oh, he's going to 4-gate over the wall. He's going to pile in the wall and just warp it on the other side. You know,
clearly, this man plays 2v2s.
But because XenoCider, okay, he's preparing for an Oracle. But because he's got so many Marines coming to clear the rocks, maybe he can actually fight this out.
I don't know. You don't see games like this. So, yeah.
It's unique in itself, and every week there will be a different secret ingredient. These rocks will not always be the gimmick, but this is a kind of interesting move at a Hunter to do it like this. I'm not saying it's good versus bad, but if he doesn't break him immediately, XenoCider's going to have an actual expansion. Hunter will take a long time. I mean, he's staring on the rocks, I guess. Not too bad of a pace, but still, you're going to be devoting so much money into actually getting across this. His Zealot and Stalker are kind of stuck on this side of the map for a time. I mean, yikes.
I have a production question. Did you make this map?
Nice username made this map. And he'll be helping us make some other maps too for the gimmicks of things.
I wondered. Because I was like, wow, Riff can learn StarCraft 2 editor? How impressive. Oh, SCP is like, oh god.
That was the best scout over. He now knows not only is it 4, he just saw 4 Stalkers warping in. Now knows it's a 4-gate. Bunker starts up on the high ground immediately. He's not going to be transferring that command center over. He should be able to hold this because there's no high ground vision. There's no mothership core here. It's 4 Stalkers versus way too many Marines.
What's so funny is that, I mean, Hunter can still be okay. That's too many Marines. No.
Yeah, but the Stalkers are stranded here, right? Like, they can't go back home. There's no photon overcharge to fall back to.
That's true. They can still chill in the middle of the map, though. I mean, they're always going to be able to kite, and you're always going to be afraid of being poked because you don't have stim or Marauder out. It's one of the things he is getting now, though. So the Stalkers, you're right, they're just not going to have anything to do except take the Zelnaga for as long as XenoCider lets them. Scan goes down somewhere. Let's see. It is in the main. I want to know if there's what's going on behind it. It could be a ton of different things.
This high ground grass is going to be huge because XenoCider can just sitting here. The Stalkers can't kite him. Yeah,
this is not going so hot. I'm sure Hunter was thinking differently when he went for a 4-gate. But as the map is,
yeah, this rock's everywhere.
At least his Nexus is going down. Okay, like he had to do something with the units you build most of the map anyways, and they did their job tearing the rocks.
Yeah. Man, this is all kind of weird. Of course, the funny thing about this and why this is very different is we can see these rocks through the fog of war. They cannot, and this is on purpose. The only rocks they can see through the fog of war are the middle line in the middle of the map. So, as we saw in the first series, Puck, he tried to go for a fast Nexus, realized it wasn't there, went for the gold, denied once again. But hopefully Hunter's got a pretty good idea now, as he's scouted around quite a bit.
XenoCider thinks it is a Blink all-in follow-up. He scanned the Twilight Council about like 40 seconds ago. It wasn't researching, so if I was XenoCider, I actually would have been really afraid that was just the Dark Shrine hadn't been put down yet, you know? So, but it is, I guess, a good call to over-defend here. Because once you have Medivacs, you don't have to be scared anymore. It's only going to delay you so much.
Well, Blink will be at least a way for these guys to get back home. I mean, if nothing else.
That's true.
I could tear down the rocks, I guess, realizing that he's got time to do this.
But the Blink is, I guess, is it going to be an all-in? I mean, it certainly could turn into that, but I feel like it would be so late. The Medivacs out, but Stim would be done. Like, why would you ever? But then where is the Robo?
Well, this is why I think it's an all-in right here. The probe coming across, going to lay down some more pylons, get it a little bit closer, and try to play some pressure.
How is it gonna work? Like, XenoCider scanned you, first of all, and unless you were mind-gaming his guess that it was Blink Stalker. No, wait, what?
Mind-gaming the mind games? No way!
Yeah, that, you thought it was Dark Shrine. I don't know.
He's going to intercept this. It's way better to catch the Stalkers when they're low in number, and you've got Stim.
Yeah, well, they can't
and if he gets the grass
by going one place or another.
If he gets control of the grass too, this is going to go really well for either player that gets control of it. So it's really scared to fight around this high ground grass. Denies vision, but I think with Warbins, he should be okay with a couple more Zealots. The Marauders, though, are going to wreck the Stalkers. I don't know why he's standing his ground to fight instead of kiting for the Warbins, but gets, I guess he gets the fight, but he loses so much of that momentum that was meant to come kill. With this many bunkers and so few Stalkers, I mean, a small amount of SCVs repairs this no problem.
Yeah. I mean, Hunter must have really been expecting him not to notice this. But the thing is, even if he didn't know it was coming, if he had just stayed at home, he absolutely denies it, I think, every single time, no matter what. But since he did push out, I mean, the bunkers weren't here, it would have been scary. Okay, I'll give him that. But
oh, it's not repairing.
I still don't know. Like, Hunter might actually be able to do this.
I think with the bunkers going down, he's definitely going to break this. Marauders are a lot of damage, but despite going for the CC first, XenoCider doesn't exactly have a worker lead to pull into this in the first place. Starting to bleed out a little bit, giving chase to the Stalkers. So many of them are really low. He's going for those executing shots. He's getting them. But here come the Zealots.
Couldn't really decide to the last second there, but Zealots coming in. It does mean he has to kite a little bit more. They're going to take a lot of damage. Medivac goes down, and a Marauder. Nice. 2 Marauders. Very nice Focus Fire.
Yeah, I'm trying to play this as perfectly as you can. XenoCider still has that army lead, but the probes for Hunter might just be that Warpin eventually overwhelming him.
Maybe. XenoCider is still producing rather well from 4 buildings.
True enough. And the Zealots are now gone. There's no more buffer. GG. Oh!
It was close.
Good hold by XenoCider. Congratulations, as he'll take game